We got some imposters in the chat, but that is the real Raver Poker.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mama. You're my favorite Mama.
600.
I kind of wish my mom was on Twitter. I get everybody to wish her happy birthday that way. It's my mom's birthday about a week ago. JR raising with ace-king.
4 players.
3 players call. 4 ways to the flop. We're not playing the 7-deuce game. At least I don't think we are. Stanley Choi with ace-6 on this ace-6 deuce board. Mike A with a pair of deuces. And JR with ace-king. This could get expensive. Stanley just calling on this dry board. Thank you, Ernesto. Mike A checks the 7-deuce. Really no reason for JR to take his foot off the pedal. Sky ace king. You want to get action from weaker aces. Little does he know that he is way behind. And I think when JR bets again, Stanley realizes, okay, this guy raised pre-flop. He's got a big ace. Do I want to raise here? Do I want to wait for the river? They are playing with a time clock. They have 30 seconds tacked on their hand, but they can use more time when they want it. This is kind of a really small raise. JR is going to quickly call.
Heads up.
I imagine JR will check. And if you're Stanley, it's just a matter of sizing. JR has the ace of diamonds. I think his hand is too good to turn into a bluff, but it'd be pretty awesome if he check raised. I can't imagine a scenario where he does. I just can't imagine JR doing it, but how cool would it be if he actually turned his hand into a bluff? So Stanley, after raising the turn, bets 9,000 on the river. JR getting about 3.5 to 1. Don't think he's going to fold this.
10 seconds. Bump it up. Make it 26,000.
Wow. JR is now check raise the river. I mean, effectively turning ace-king into a bluff. I don't know if he sized it up enough, though. Yeah, Nick from Yuma saying that's not big enough. I mean, if JR goes like 45,000 there, or even all in, I don't know if he gets called. I think he's going to get called here, though. The problem is, I mean, if you're Stanley, you can't beat diamonds. You can't beat ace-jack, which is one of the hands JR could certainly have. Pretty cool play, nonetheless. Christian Wilson says the same thing in chat, saying, I love the play, just don't think it's a big enough check raise. Stanley using all of his time chips. Players have 30 seconds stacked on their hand, but they get a minute extra every time they use one of those time chips. But you can see they don't start with that many in the night. Wow. And he gets the fold.
Thank you.
JR. Proving that all heroes don't wear capes. What a play by JR. I did not think that sizing would work. Love the instincts to make the play, but it works perfectly as JR gets ace-6 to fold.
Oh, Ronnie's
And so it was like
that sweet baby right there.
Sweet baby. And like so it was like a lot of singing and jokes. And
Lots of singing.
I had
So great.
I never played with him, so he was like I guess cracking a lot of the same jokes that all the other guys had already heard. So they were probably annoyed. I thought it was funny. I thought it was
Great.
Which guy?
Ronnie.
What a beast.
Funny.
Well, expect plays like that and more next week.
Yeah, Ronnie is.
Alan Keating, Mickey, JRB, Wesley, Ryan Garcia, Eric Person, all are going to be here for Super High Stakes Week on Hustler Casino Live, 5 p.m. each and every day next week. Don't miss any of these shows.
I don't remember. I'm not even sure how I watched it.
No, he was in it.
Oh, yeah, you're not.
No.
If you knew